just killed a man. Hi everybody, I'm Pumpkin Mercury and I just saw Queen movie biopic Bohemian Rhapsody. Actually, I'm the one who saw it. Pumpkin Mercury here is just he's my road manager. He wishes he was me. We just got back from seeing the new Queen biopic Bohemian Rhapsody. It's kind of a big deal movie, especially since it's so late in the season. There's not much else coming out. But we enjoyed this movie, though it was certainly not perfect. A lot of the movie press are kind of saying it's very formulaic, and indeed it kind of is. It's kind of like watching like the greatest hits of all the rockumentary, biopic type movies all at once, from songwriting issues to band disagreements. Not that those things don't actually happen in bands, because they do, and not that those things didn't happen to Queen, because I'm sure they did. But I feel like the movie could have been a little bit more original, because it kind of wasn't. The actual performances are very good, yeah. Mr. Mercury himself, the teeth thing, I feel like it's a little much. Freddie Mercury did in fact have some prodigious chompers there, but I don't think that it looks quite right. But that's a small thing, right? You can't get too complaining about. You can't get too complaining about that. I think that, well, first of all, I didn't know that this was a Bryan Singer movie. How many of you knew that? How many of you knew that Bryan Singer directed this movie? And I think it's because no one really wants to plug anything by Bryan Singer anymore, thanks to those allegations that were made last year. Bryan Singer has a capacity to kind of make formulaic movies anyway. He kind of always has, even with like when it was X-Men or Superman or Valkyrie or whatever it was. When I saw his name in the credits, I was like, what? Bryan Singer made this movie? That being said, though, if you're a fan of Queen and the music, and I am, I love me some Queen, I think you'll still have a good time, even though it's pretty much by the numbers and you kind of know where it's going. I mean, there's heartbreak, there's tragedy, especially with the way that poor Freddie finally met his end. The final sequence, the Live Aid concert, is absolutely stunning. I will say that. The Live Aid concert, from start to finish, they reproduced the whole thing. It looks exact. It looks amazing. It's pretty phenomenal, and I really did appreciate it for that. We are the champions, my friend. The actual performances are absolutely fantastic. They use real audio from Queen, from Freddie. They kind of cut out a lot of the Queen history, but that's kind of to be expected. It's only a 2.5 hour movie. Anyway, it's a nice slice of rock and roll history, music, pop music history. I would say check it out if you're into classic rock, if you're into Queen, if you're into rockumentary, biopic type things. You've seen it before. Not this particular story, but you've seen it before, but that shouldn't necessarily hold you back. The music alone is worth the price of admission, although, you could just like turn on Spotify, type in Queen, play Bohemian Rhapsody there and not have to spend $9 on a movie ticket to do it. Regardless, Jeff Bull Central is going to give the Queen movie Bohemian Rhapsody 7 shrieking pumpkins out of 10. What do you want from me, man? And that's all I got. I got a pumpkin Mercury. I wish I was a rock star. I wouldn't have to do these videos anymore. Oh, I shouldn't say that out loud. I love doing these videos. Good save.